guys, welcome to Velocity Addiction again. I'm Rick, and we got out and ran the boat a little bit today. Had Warpaint out, ran awesome, didn't have a problem with it, ran nice and flat. I got 59.5 miles an hour, which is about consistent with the last run, which was 60 miles an hour. It was a little windy, a little choppy today, so I was actually surprised I got that much speed out of it. But she did really good. And I haven't been around in a week. I've been busy working on some projects around here. And I'll show you what's going on. Okay guys, so this is what I've been working on for last week, building this workbench. It's made out of 2x6s and 4x4s. It's heavy, it does not move, doesn't shake, can't move it. Which is exactly what I wanted. The old workbench was made out of an old dining room table with 4x4s screwed to the bottom of it, and the thing wiggled, wobbled. It was not sturdy. I was afraid. I had a 150-pound drill press sitting on top of it, and every time I touched that thing, it wobbled and shook like there was an earthquake. So went and spent the last week building this workbench. It's all carriage bolted together. One of the features I built into it is this plate right here. This plate pops out, and I have extra plates that I made for it that pop in there, and I can bolt my drill press, my bandsaw, bench grinder, anything that needs to be bolted to the bench, vices. I can bolt them to those plates and just put them in and drop the bolts in there, and they're permanently bolted to the bench. So then when I'm done with it, if I just want a flat bench, no tools on it, pull that plate out with the tool on it, put the blank plate back in, and drop the bolt back in, and I have a blank bench again. As you know, I have a fairly decent sized garage, but there's not much room in here with the car in here, the motorcycle, toolbox. It's getting crowded fairly quick. So the more modular stuff I can build, the more space saving stuff I can build, the better. And then I got some MDF that I'm going to be putting in the bottom here to build a shelf underneath it. And then we're going to be building some drawers over on the other side, and hopefully get that tote out of here. That tote is housing one of the next projects that's on the bench besides the TOBSD boat. I don't know if you watched the live video or not. It was kind of boring, but I did teardown of this boat live on YouTube, and we changed the connectors on the ESCs, put the ESCs in, plugged the batteries in, blipped the throttle, and the right motor smoked right off the bat. So we pulled the motors out and pulled the motor apart. It was full of rust. So there's rust on the magnets, rust all over inside the motor. So it's going to be repowered sooner than what we planned. I was hoping to just throw some batteries in it and be able to run it, but it looks like we're going to have to repower it right off the bat. While we're doing that, we're going to pull the stingers off the back, the rudder off the back, and get it ready for paint. Since we're going to have it all torn apart, might as well paint it right off the bat as well. So this is going to be a little bit more time before this thing sees water, but we'll have it in the water maybe by the end of the year or end of the season here. Our season ends probably around late September, October. And I told you about Warpaint in the beginning of the video. 59.5 miles an hour this morning, and the rain, a light chop on the water, and some pretty significant wind out there. But she did really well. I was actually surprised I got that fast in the conditions we were running today. You're gonna see a video after this of my new buddy Howard. He had his ProMarine MTI single cat out running 6S, and man, that thing really moved. But that's it for the projects you know about. We have one more project coming up. This boat is an Aeromarine Laminates Me machine, and it's one of the original hulls, so it had a humpback hatch on it. I just bought a new hatch for it from Offshore Electrics. Excuse me, sorry. This is going to have twin outboards on the back, kind of like an X-Cat. If you don't know what an X-Cat is, go to Google and do an X-Cat offshore image search, and you'll see what it's going to look like. So you're going to have two outboards sitting off the back, and I got the motor mounts for it. I don't know if they're in here. Yeah, they're in here. These are the mounts for the outboards, and outboards should hopefully be coming soon. What we might end up doing is putting the outboards on that and using the ESCs from the TOBSD hull while it's down and being painted to power this. So that's kind of where we're at. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a video coming up right after this segment with Howards MTI hauling the mail across the lake. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.